learned that our boy is a robot and he needs a special living metal that the elves
The elves know
how
about
to
the living metal.
but only if you go back in time and travel to their dimension.
I did see that I got part of one of the previous VODs muted from my prank that I pulled. Apparently the Wild Arms theme is distinct enough from the Fistful of Dollar themes to not get tagged. But literally the Fistful of Dollar theme is enough.
Oh man. Oh, that's fucking rich.
We go southeast this time.
Technically, not too much of a ripoff.
Play the Reanimator theme next time. We'll see if that gets me.
Or just like Rawhide.
Now, do we do the Rawhide theme or the Blues Brothers version of the Rawhide theme?
Oh yeah, Blues Brothers singing right. Or we could do the Blues Brothers 2000 Ghost Riders in the Sky.
I have never seen Blues Brothers 2000, and I'm afraid to watch it.
Okay, I did watch it, and I can tell you about it.
Should I be afraid of?
You would like?
Should I be afraid of
No.
dropping frames? Hold on a second.
It's merely medium. Like Blues Brothers, one of the most excellent films of all time. It's like everyone loves it, and they should, because it's like it's fucking amazing.
We're on a mission from
and it's
God.
got so many
Hashtag Catholic gaming.
We are Catholic gaming. Like it has Carrie Fisher firing a bazooka. Like
Carrie Fisher is very fun in that movie because she's not all there because her and Belushi were probably doing blow when the cameras were off. Like, but hey, it was fine. It was fine.
It was the 80s. It's fine.
What is this?
Is this southeast?
This is.
We were supposed to go southeast.
Yeah, I went southwest, and I found the Sand River.
Okay.
And this
All
is
right.
Abbey.
Mm-hmm.
So southeast.
All right. So there's Adlehyde.
This was
Lion.
southeast.
But yeah. So Blues Brothers 2000. Like it did they did not get lightning to strike twice here, I guess is the way I'll put it. It's fun. And it's got some really good songs. And once again, they got like it, you know, they filled it with a who's who of anyone who's anyone in music in the last like 30 years. So that part still worked.
What I do like about Blues Brothers is that apparently the original script was like unfilmable because it was like it was Dan Aykroyd just completely off his shit and like doing Dan Aykroyd stuff.
So talking about like crystal-headed aliens
or like it was like recruiting each band member was enough material per person to make a movie out of. And like it was supposed to be this giant saga, and then was that Landis who directed that? He came in and was like, "No, we're gonna tighten this shit up, and I'm gonna make one of the best comedies of all time, and you're gonna like it." And he was right. We liked it.
Yeah, we did like it.
What the hell am I?
Okay, you're at the top right corner of the map now.
Okay, because the world is a torus, there's like a tiny fraction of land mass up and to the right, and also at the bottom left of the map. It's like there's a tiny.
Mm-hmm.
What is this continent?
That's the
Oh, it's that
north. Yeah, it's the northwest southeast connector land bridge, which is kind of a terrible thing to include in your game when it's a torus, because then the map gets confusing. Things like Final Fantasy VIII neatly avoid this by making the entire planet a watery wasteland, basically.
Well, it's not unlike Earth. 80%
Well,
water, baby.
I guess we're getting to the wasteland part eventually, but we don't have the like hidden civilization part yet. Or well,
Now that'll be after the.
if we do,
Next time, after the world is destroyed, we are building ruins for the... That's what Brutalist Architecture is for, Kaz. It's for
Brutalist Architecture. It's for the ancient ruin builders.
It's current ruin build. Actually, what is that? There's an actual school of architecture called that. It's like the idea of building ruin value. Of course, it's German. Ruin invert is a concept that a building should be designed in such a way that it eventually collapses. It will leave behind aesthetically pleasing ruins that would last far longer without any maintenance at all.
That is a completely unhinged design philosophy. That's... My God.
Well, you don't think that after you're long dead, that the house you've designed should leave behind a beautiful corpse?
Yes, I do think that that should not be the case.
This is the Memory Temple, which we've been to before. This was very early on.
Oh.
But it's asking me if I want to...
What? Metal Bird.
Hello, Master Dog. I'll try Metal Bird. I mean, we've got the Metal Bird now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we've done this before. This was Manuel's first
Oh.
dungeon. But I don't remember what the... I'm just gonna reset.
We should not be going here, and we don't know where to go. But like I even left us a note.
We got a note. I named the stream.
We were told
the stream we go southeast this time.
We go southeast this time. But there was nothing around there.
Did we already figure out the password in the...
I don't think so. I think that was just something
of the
that
memory temple, or...
Nah, I think that was something that was like, we thought, well, maybe we'll come back here later with more knowledge. And we did come back here later, but we have no more knowledge. Arguably, we have less.
Crab meats does not remember how you've solved the puzzle.
I sure as sugar have forgotten most of what we've learned about this video game. Kind of falls out of my brain every week.
That is the advantage of being the one playing it.
Okay, yeah. With your hands on the thing, maybe you get a little...
It'd be like...
a bit more of a taste.
The last clue is in the L dimension.
Oh. Is it important? I really don't want to do that. I just want to kill the demons and be done with it already.
Okay, the thing is, it'll take very little time to check.
That's, I guess, true.
I can just teleport directly there.
Forgot about telewarp.
And then once I'm in the mount, I have to go up a few screens and then down a few screens and then I telewarp again. And then once I find the answer, I can reset, which is the most powerful form.
Oh, yes. Right, that like the most powerful spell in Dark Souls that every build has access to. It doesn't have any cost, that kind of thing.
They tried to balance it in Dark Souls 2 and it made the game worse. Like everything else from Dark Souls to I'm in Dark Souls 2 hater mode today.
Okay, that's a new leaf for you.
No, I go back and forth.
Oh, the Hegelian dialectics thing. Yeah.
I was thinking more of like a sine wave. My biorhythm. I have a biorhythm chart.
Okay, fine. You're Dark Souls 2 liking this biorhythm. Man. You know what we should really do? Is we should make open source Blaseball and just sort of like leave it running.
I saw something like that at some point, but I think it went down when Baseball came back, and then I don't know if it came back. I don't know what it was called, but I should do that. I have the
worthy endeavor
to do it. I should do it.
And like, as long as you keep some of the parameters kind of reined in, so that it like never goes too buck wild. And maybe it's boring, but that's baseball, baby.
It's very simple. The way you do that is you just kill everyone every once in a while, and then
So they don't like. So they don't have too much baggage.
Yeah,
just like nature.
So like, oh man, it's been long enough that I'm starting to forget their names. Valentine. What was Valentine's first name?
I don't remember a Valentine from baseball.
She was on the Tigers and the Tacos, and she was their best batter for real. You don't end up like her though, where your stats become super inflated.
I thought that was Jessica Telephone.
Jessica Telephone never played for the Tacos. Oh. She did play for the Tigers briefly. I'm not seeing any books in the Elf Dimension. Now, by Elf Dimension, do you mean the Arcane Sanctuary? Because there was no elves there. And I'm just now realizing... Was that a
location on this continent, though? I mean...
No, it was in the other world, wasn't it? I'm now just realizing that it was in Curran Abbey. I'm now just realizing that ELW is in fact Elv if you're German.
Well, I'm not German, so it's not that.
It's not that.
That's pretty easy.
It made me... Thanks, Ruin Architecture, for making me realize that.
Ruin Architecture.
It's called Ruin Value. That's what it's.
Ruin Value.
There's no books here.
Man. No, I mean, anytime I'm doing something like that's obviously fucking up, I'll just claim that it's for the ruin value.
That's for the ruin value. It's like you're...
See, it's like... No. I'm not making a colossal error. I'm doing it for the ruin value.
Although honestly, what I think the most things that ruin value architecture did was just put pillars in your building.
Yeah, you got pillars and you got really elaborate basements.
Yeah.
That's got to be it, right?
Yeah, that works. That's if in 1,000 years you'll be like the Parthenon. We all like the Parthenon, right? It's got pillars.
One of my favorite nongs. Yeah. I should make a henge. Some kind of a henge. I don't know how to do that, but I think I can learn.
I misremembered the phrase bon mot, and it made me think of a Pokemon named like Botmon, and it was a French Pokemon that made witty sayings.
Oh, Bon Mot.
Yeah,
okay,
bon
sorry. Yes,
Bon mot.
Bon mot. I think
you were just You were just saying that you weren't German, so that's how it's said to you. If the French are going to use my alphabet, I'm going to say it like I say it.
Oh, Bon mot.
The Bon mot.
Let's see.
Crest Scraps. Absolutely.
Okay. Wait. What's that hole? What's this?
It's an
isolated guild. Fuck. Fine. It's just witches again. That's fine. I'm starting to think you might have needed slightly more direction than just generally southeast.
Southeast. Well, I'm going to try going to continents south of Adelheid that I have not been to before.
Yeah, like...
Because our main capability is we can go places.
We can fly now. Like, so we should find the place that we couldn't get to without flying to it, right?
Yeah, like these little islands down here.
Yeah, but they're surrounded by mountains, which we can't go over, which is obnoxious. Like, look at this.
Okay, this has to be where we go. Okay, we're going to upgrade the Metal Bird again. Like Emma already said, that Metal Bird is incomplete. So surely, after we've upgraded the Metal Bird, that's what it can go over mountains. After we've upgraded from Black Chocobo to...
Okay, but wait, what if the act of discovering that we need to go over mountains is the thing that gets Emma to upgrade the Metal Bird?
No, she needs that's what we're getting the Gemini Circuit for.
Oh, the Gemini Circuit.
Yes. Calamity
Right.
Jane and Bart went off to find one half of the Gemini Circuit, and we were sent to go get the other half. That's why
We've
we're going
already
southeast.
wrapped around the world.
Yeah,
We're already northwest.
So
I hate this a lot.
I'm just going north now, because that'll get me to where I need to go. 'Cause there's these little islands to the east. Those 3 islands there.
Okay,
That's-
yes, that's promising.
We've never been there before.
Certainly one of those has a... Of course, they're also surrounded by mountains. Great. Lovely.
This one's not, but it has
Okay,
a
well, we could...
coastline.
Yeah. That is a coast. We don't give a shit.
The hell? Okay, I can go over this. I've never been here before.
Fuck is this?
Okay, let's note that in our journal, and I'm going to continue looking
Okay.
at these little islands.
And it also has a post. Well,
that
I mean,
could have been like
you could
that could have been like the
sail to
combat
those.
dome that we were told about.
Oh yeah, combat dome.
Is that where we need to go? Do we need to go to the combat dome?
I mean, maybe.
Can the Metal Bird land on rough terrain? You can't land on sand or forests. So let's try going to
Yeah.
Phoenix Tower.
Why is it like that? Why can't we just have airships that like land in many places? Why the restrictions?
You would have to ask.
Like often these are meaningless restrictions too.
Well,
I blame Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy V makes you do it so that you could have to walk over the sand that has sand to crawl in it. But this just has Garum. Oh yeah, this is the combat dome. Is
the reward a Gemini Circuit?
because this is. Oh, let me check the map. Is this south or southeast from Adelheid?
It's
Basically due south.
kind of just south, yeah.
I guess I'll talk to the people in the opening area of the combat dome. Please. You're in the know.
Those
right?
who know will know.
Luckily, no one cares about me.
Yeah, okay, that's
The Duke.
that's Bloodsport for you, I guess.
Social deviance. Piguchi. Can I just... It's the monster pit. What that means.
Oh dear. Oh my god. They hate it.
There used to be a magic key factory on the East Island. I like that I hit this bloody skeleton with a stick and it told me about a magic key factory.
Yeah, that just makes sense to me. Well, now we know about the Magic Key Factory.
You know about... It's to the east. But I have a thing.
Oh. What a ripoff. You trade a duplicator for 3 fucking crest crafts? Scam.
Can I do anything to this?
Oh, the Duke.
This is the pretty secretary.
Hmm. And this one is her pal, the pretty secretary.
Oh, they're kind of like Fire Emblem characters. There's one of them's
Oh,
green.
the Cavaliers?
Yeah, one of them's red.
Yeah.
The Christmas.
your pair of Cavaliers that you get pretty early on so that you can have, like... Oh, the Duke didn't want to fucking talk.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Taguchi!
It's a paradise without morals or common sense.
He made Libertarian Island. I can't believe it.
Can't believe we found fucking the
Okay.
Central Land. Strong men bring strong men. That's true. The King's Yawn.
The Bloody Duke.
Usually, if you're bloody, you're a baron rather than a duke. But so I could fight in the combat dome, or I'm gonna go east and look for the key factory.
I'm terrified of like introducing an additional waste of time into our end game thing.
A magic factory sounds like it could have a Gemini circuit in it.
It could have a Gemini circuit. But most of the factory is probably digested by now. I don't know what that would mean.
I don't know either. All I know is I'm fighting Garum.
I would like you to know the amount of mental effort it is taking me to not make the same joke that I made last time we met Garum. I want a gold star.
You get a gold star, but I have forgotten the joke, so I command you to make it.
Oh, okay. Garum? I just met him.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good one.
So I got my way.
Whereas all I think of is ancient fish sauce, which I also said last time.
The flavorless gel that every girl wants to get as a birthday present.
Apparently Garum has a very strong smell and taste. But maybe
any kind of like fish component, that doesn't surprise me, right?
Now, maybe if you put it on the flavorless gel, you would make a delicious treat. A salty, fishy snack.
Ah, it's like some kind of fucked up reverse sushi.
Yeah.
Where you have like the fish part and then this neutral base.
Yeah.
We've deconstructed and reconstructed sushi in a much worse way. Would you like some?
Would you like this flavorless gel and super fish sauce? Okay, to the east.
What does that sign say?
Probably
Does
that
it advertise the
dome?
battle arena?
Yeah.
Hail Warrior.
Yeah.
The Isle of Conflict.
We were told about
I forgot it was called the Isle of Conflict. Oh, what about that little peninsula that's peeking out on the continent kind of to our north?
I will try.
I guess we can check all the islands too.
I will not fight prisoner. I will fight prisoner. You won't be missing the airship for long, because we're getting right back on that sucker.
Yeah, but this is not the Metal Bird's final form. We need to collect the Gemini circuit so that Emma can make it better, and so that it can go over mountains. And we're pretty confident about where we need to go once we have that capability, because there's like this isolated castle completely ringed by mountains. But in the meantime, we have no fucking clue where to get the Gemini circuit other than the vague direction of from Adelheid southeast. Yeah, I think...
Okay, have we been here before? There's
probably.
A shoreline, so it looks like it.
Yeah. 2 different ones, we've definitely been there.
Yeah, this is Port Timney, I'm pretty sure. When we got the airship, we immediately wanted it to be like the one from Hylix 2 for some reason, and immediately almost got that bitch.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Just need to pipe in the, like, Hylix 2 airship music, the fucking smooth groove.
This is also a hint as to where we will go after the airship can go over mountains. This is very obvious signposting. Okay.
Yeah, like we're posted up as far as signs for things go, but boy howdy. Wait. I think I got it. Okay, if we just go west from here, there's like a little island thing that's right next to a big landmass.
This?
That's not what I was thinking of, but
Can't
boy, it
land
does
there.
seem pregnant with possibilities.
This is the tower.
Oh, that's the tower. Okay, we definitely could have gotten there.
We went there. That's where the orphans were taken.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of get stuck on the mountains.
This is the kind of thing
it's
that...
not letting me land there. That's good. That's a good sign. That means that there might be a hidden thing.
This is the kind of thing that makes me feel like a complete fucking moron. Hey, Forgotten Ruins.
This is where I got the ocarina, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is where Grandpapa Geppetto. Okay, I'm gonna give this a few more minutes and then I'm looking it up.
Okay. That's fair. I really, like, again, just like a tiny bit more direction would have been really swell here, right? Like, you know, look for the something shaped island or whatever, right? Yeah, we will ask when we want it. Don't worry.
Just tell us.
Okay, yeah, we want it now, actually. Go ahead. Go right fucking ahead, because... And maybe pull up the map so they can refer to, like, a quadrant we're supposed to look in. Yeah, I think that might be helpful, because so, like, we have this neat 16 square grid.
West of Court Scene. Okay, the easiest way to do that is just to teleport to
yeah. Okay. Court Scene. Baby.
Optional quest north of Adelheid. I think Kaz says no. So west of you.
Okay.
You get an ability for Stacy. She's already pretty powerful.
Alright, well, that's west of Court Scene.
Below the Arctica continent. The Arctica continent is like this, right? But is it this? Is it the ruin here? Is there something here?
Looks like there could be something here.
Yeah, but we could get here before.
Banan. Arse.
It's east of this. Okay. This guy's selling pretty good stuff.
Pen, Angel Quill sunglasses?
Because he's selling stuff that prevents status ailments.
East of that? We can't get east of this.
Yeah, I just have to go.
The mountains are in the damn way. Ooh, what's this? We haven't been here, have we?
This was where the
yeah.
Fly south of Arctica. When you We're looking for a valley.
Okay, so there's Court Seam again.
This is Arctica. Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep, this is not accessible.
And sure enough, not accessible by sea. Okay, great.
This is good.
Jesus Christ. I don't think we would have gotten there for a while just because there's too many fucking mountains around it.
Yeah, because
And that's obnoxious.
it seems like you can only really approach this from the east. Like, if you try going west, or no, try going east from Adelheid, you have to approach this going westward.
I think they should have told us to go east rather than southeast.
Yeah. How out of the way is that thing for Stacy? Because now that I know where this is at, I can get back here relatively quickly. We'll find out. North.
Okay. Is it just the
We've been there before.
old cave there? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, we've always been here. What the fuck could we have not gotten over here?
Okay.
North of the Abbey. You've betrayed me for the last time. Fuck.
I gave them every opportunity to call out map squares, but they did not do it, so that's not on me. I gave you all the tools. Mr. Police, I gave you all the clues.
I'm the poo-poo man. North of Abbey.
North of it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
immediately there. Okay.
Bada bing. Jesus Christ, this is the kind of shit we were looking for, and boy, were we bad at finding it. Heaven Corridor.
Warning sign. From the Magic D. Like John D.
The Magic D.
And here's how they keep
Time to do a juvenile fucking joke.
What, the Magic Meter?
Yes.
I made
Get you a taste of that Magic D.
Yeah, I made your juvenile joke infantile by using the word wiener instead.
I think we classed it up. Mature jokes only here, you know?
This is the realm of the duplicator. Little do they know that I am the deadly duplicator. Oh, and
It's you again.
Prisoner lives in a Sonic 3D Blast level. Look at this. Like, you're going to be you're following behind Sonic on a level while he collects balls.
Yeah. You can hear the spring noises. They're just
Okay, they ruined Stacy, so they're getting the gun.
It's fine by me. Force, level up. Number.
I need to check and see if I have something to spark for Nobel.
Hey, I can't actually remember. We might have like one more thing, which makes no sense to me. He has so many moves already.
Well, he's the main character.
I guess, but still, they're not very creative either. What this area actually looks like is the three towers from the Island of Doom at the end of Lufia 2. They're all like messed up parts of towers. Oh my god, for 2 crest graphs? How you spoil us, game?
Just in Garum. Yep.
I suppose that once you discover the second tier of magic, you might suddenly be way more interested in crest graphs, right?
Yeah, that is true. And if they only put enough crest graphs in the game for you to like complete every spell, you might not find half of them. Now, because that might be kind of a squeeze. But because I'm I'm a treasure goblin. I found almost all the crest crabs anyways. So I'm the inheritor of wisdom.
Hmm. Go to the hidden nature of the obscured place.
And then you cast your light. Go to the hidden nature of the obscured place. There the innocent must cast its light.
I'm making the jerk-off motion with my hand.
Now, I think this is telling us to use our crystal in a specific place.
Well, yeah, but where? The obscured place. Fucking everything is obscure in this damn world.
The hidden guild? Should I use... Because they're called the hidden guild.
I guess. Hidden nature of the obscured place.
Should I use my gem world in the...
Probably there's more dungeon, though, right?
Yeah, like,
we'll just do the rest of the dungeon. It'll be here. This will be the obscured place.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know. Mm-hmm.
It's Orc Lord and Jack Lantern.
Jack Lantern. Jack Lantern sounds like a news anchor.
Or a,
This is Jack Lantern reporting live from outside the White House.
I can't even remember that author's name. The guy they make shooters out of his book. Tom Clancy. The Tom Clancy character.
Oh, okay.
Jack Lantern.
Ooh, yeah. Tom Clancy's Jack Lantern in the 24-2.
Wait, why does Orc Lord have a hydrogen atom on his chest? Is he going to go to Mars?
He respects science, you know?
In this house, orcs respect science.
Oh shit, maybe the orc is after one of my 8 neutrons. Shit.
Did you see that chest?
I gotta keep those safe.
You gotta keep them safe.
I'm running low. Okay. Here's a noodle scratcher. But thankfully we have verbs, so... Okay. What if?
I don't know what I could do here, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I kind of don't either. Wait, do we need a magic key?
I have so many.
Right.
Let's see if I missed anything. Oh, I can get. You can be fought on the ladder. Ladders are not safe from prisoner.
Can't believe it. How do they climb the damn ladder? They don't even have appendages.
Well, worms can climb. You never seen a... What?
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Phaser zap!
Phaser zap! Okay. We figured it out. What is the skill description for phaser zap? It does not have one. Great.
All attribute attack / enemy.
Oh, that could be bad.
It'll be good when it's good and bad when if enemies have absorbs, it's bad. If they have weaknesses, it's good. That's safe. Did I do anything else down here? No.
Kinda not, right? Like, we're permitted to leave.
I should turn on Stinkor now that I've sparked Phaser Zap.
Really smell the place up. There's gotta be, like, just some nearby switch that we didn't press, right? Something, like, really very plainly obvious.
I have very little to interact with here. Is the thing.
Yeah. Stuck in a pretty small hole.
Okay, I have to touch a pot. Okay. Maybe I should fill them with water. There is like a spittoon here.
Can we grab it? No. Okay. What if we blow them up? Non-blow-upable. Okay.
I'm beginning to think I do not interact with the pots.
Yeah. These are starting to just be doodads.
I'm considering leaving. These dungeons do tend to be pretty short. But
It's like, this barely seems like a puzzle, though. It's just like, the door is shut. It's like, okay. Well... what? Yeah, that's a phaser zap.
if it's not okay, just tell me what to do, crab mates. I'm done. Rubbing my face against this.
I feel bad because it's just like what the hell is going on?
If it weren't a puzzle, I would
examine the pot. We did though. Motherfucker!
That's not a puzzle. You've never.
Oh my god.
This is really bad.
Jesus Christ.
The game
has been pretty fine, and then they do shit like this.
Yeah, 'cause it's like, this is a fine thing to do if you establish this as something to do earlier in a simpler way, right? Like an earlier dungeon has a pot that is red in a bunch of blue pots. The ancient demon castle is located on the east end of the inner sea.
The smell of 1,000-year-old evil. I mean, I guess we're doing an optional thing, so if you're gonna have any bullshit, that's where you put it. Oh, now we have to examine every pot in the damn planet.
Quest graph.
Which is obnoxious because it, like, the interact button is also the dash button.
Yeah, so you just end up like dashing.
So you just... Also, why was it like one of fucking 4 pots? Just put 1 pot. What the fuck was that?
It warned me about it. It told me about the thing that wards off intruders, and you have to undo it.
Okay. Fine.
It's like...
What? Piss.
They can just fucking be anywhere.
Okay. I officially hate this place.
My arcade sanctuary.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah, is there like a visual... I mean, Stinkora helps us maybe see it, I just...
It helps me not get into encounters while I'm doing this shit.
Hopefully there's not too much more of this. Fuck!
They trapped me specifically. They put cheese in the trap. Yeah, Stinkora
we must be fading
encounters, but oh yeah, maybe it's the same. It's the same thing.
Oh, maybe have doesn't Manuel have like a area attack move?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's enemy group. Fulminate is like the thing I have that attacks multiple groups.
Okay.
Nope.
I will restore calm to myself. This will not last forever. You know? We'll be out of here in no time flat, practically. We'll be great. Just have to memorize all the secret routes and not step on any of the bad tiles. And maybe ignore that treasure, because it's probably a fucking...
We're not gonna ignore it.
Crest crab. Oh, we're gonna... I knew it! Fuck!
It's gotten a little funny.
Yeah, I think I...
Like, crest scrap, get teleported. What did you say? You can ward off unwanted guests by using magic that sends them back. If you seek higher magic, you should undo this warding gate. How do you undo it, is the thing. Can you undo it?
Do we have, like... Well, we've named all our spells weird things. I don't know if there's like a trap removing one. That doesn't sound like a real spell.
I don't believe that there has been one. I can check.
Yeah, we can look.
So it has to be one I can cast outside of battle. So, like,
okay, that's pretty.
Those are limited.
Right. Heal? No. Curse. Increase encounter rate. Oh. Mm-hmm. I somehow think increasing the encounter rate will not do it. Oh, we didn't go up there. Yeah, it's a state to not waste our time. Oh, fuck. Well, I hate seeing that.
That means it's just going to be a boss battle at the...
Oh, okay. That's fine, then.
I'm fine with it.
As long as this means there's a boss battle, and as long as it does not mean you're only halfway through the damn dungeon. Slurp. Sorry about the slurp.
Didn't even hear it. It didn't come through.
Oh, good.
Then you mentioned it, and now we know you slurped.
Oh no! Now we're puzzling. Welcome to Binary Land.
I mean, do I have to destroy that?
Yeah, I don't know what our aim is.
Okay, other way around. Yes, I know. I want to
Huh.
See, this I don't mind, because this is actually a puzzle. First, I have to just discover what my aim is.
Yeah, this kind of makes it a bad puzzle. Because, you know, we
Uncle Phil, you got to
don't know what the goal is. Is it to just touch the crystal? Because there's like... The room is not perfectly symmetrical because it has that little divot to it, right?
Yeah. So I just have to keep... Like,
so...
Thank you for the sub, QB.
Can we even get a clear line of sight at it? I don't... Yeah,
it's not one of those.
Rock is in the way. Yeah, you could just like push against a wall like in Zelda or whatever to make it keep walking.
That's how
it only cares about travel distance.
I think by doing this, I am like shortening.
I don't think anything's changing about our scenario here. We tried bombing it, but And like, why would there be conveyor belts?
I don't know. I don't hate this. Because this is actually a puzzle, unlike putting a
Right.
switch in a pot. in a pot.
Like, there's a pot you have to interact with. Okay, fucking thanks. So what happens if we just step on the conveyor belt and do not, like, walk? It still gets pushed.
Yeah, its position is locked to mine.
Yeah. That's
Except when I do
that's
that.
the extra weird part. No, it still is. It's just
Well, see now it's on the inside, and I'm on the
Mhm.
outside. So we have shifted it one square.
I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See your true colors.
And now I've aligned this back again. So I need to...
Okay. I don't know what that gets us.
It offsets it by 1. So that we meet one... So that where I'm in the
Mhm.
center, it's on the left now. But I don't know... I can't make it go any more than that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be an... Oh, wait a second. There we go. Offsetting it by a 1 was enough to make it so that I would hit the conveyor belt, but it wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
And
So the goal was to touch the crystal.
the goal was to touch the crystal. Well, like...
All right, great.
That was kind of implicit because the one thing we couldn't do was touch the crystal.
Right.
Yeah, so
All right.
I don't hate
that's-
that.
So sure. Fine.
Compared to what we had,
Fine.
compared to there's a switch in the pot. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's way better than switching pot.
Because there's like a... Ah, but
Oh boy!
We
Well,
can do
now
it
we
again.
actually know what the fucking goal is. And look, there's another divot. Perfect.
yeah, but now I have to discover. I can do that. So the only way I can only go left to right. I can't go right to left.
Mm-hmm.
But this is symmetrical. But the way it isn't symmetrical is that the conveyors are on different. So I need to get one of us to go on the conveyor while the other is not on it.
Mm-hmm. Can we get the thing into the offset
Maybe this
zone?
is simpler than I thought. Oh, that's clever because I'm
the
recoil
the
puts you
rebound
back
on it.
Yeah.
That's fun. Ooh.
I can do that, but that doesn't accomplish anything. That
Yeah.
that just lets me go upriver.
Well, bully for us then.
Yeah, there's only really one thing I can interact with, and since the crystal won't go in the divot, it has to be me that go in the divot. So what does this give me?
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as I move out, it moves back. It moves back out.
Oh no, what if we corked it? What if we were supposed to do something right at the beginning to get it in the divot?
All right, that's easy enough to solve.
Yeah. Let's see the initial state.
Well, the initial state is the barriers are down so that I can go in,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then it's tracked with me.
Alright. Yeah, that doesn't look like we could... Even from here, it doesn't look like we could get it in the divot. Like, this is kind of the one thing that we can do, so,
But we gotta think on this.
No, I don't think there's anything to hookshot,
There's nothing to make sure.
but... guess we could try it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Actually, okay, it follows. It doesn't actually recoil. It follows my trajectory. I was trying to get it to recoil into the divot.
Yeah.
Maybe with shoes. No.
This is also making me feel really dumb. Like, this seems like there's just not enough to it to be a solvable puzzle. Like, wait. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
So from here, what if we do not go up more than one tile? Right? Yeah. Yeah, one tile only, do not go up a second tile. I think that might help. Shit!
I went the wrong way. I have to go.
It's fine.
There
Okay.
you go. You were right, Kaz.
Hey! Baba Babushka! Okay, we're gaming now. Son of a bitch. Of course there's a third one. This is the first time that the game has had real puzzles, though, so I'm a little happy for that.
Wait, is this as simple as... And again, if
I have to...
if I do it at an angle...
Yeah. Well, I think... Yeah, like, once again, we have to, like, get slightly offset from it.
Yeah, which that does.
Oh, but it's... No, that didn't, because it was also able
Not
to...
that
Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay, great.
That one is easier.
Awesome. Are we done with that forever? That'd be great. Between the trees? Why?
That one was longer. Because the thing has to spawn up there.
Oh, fuck.
That was very silly.
Many trials have proven your worth. God, what kind of extra asshole do you have to be to, like, make a tower of dumb puzzle trials and be like, ah, you are worthy to inherit my secrets? It's like...
You have to be a wizard.
Okay.
Solve my riddles 3 to gain my power, traveler. What?
Dual cast. Oh shit.
We came here for double cast? Okay, maybe it was
Does,
worth?
that is something to spend a fucking limit break on. Was it worth it?
I don't know.
Probably. Probably.
Now I know exactly where to go, although I'm going to go to the free inn first. And by free inn, I mean fucking Adelheid does not have an inn. I'm mad. I came here in Adelheid. The inn is empty because the proprietors died.
Whatever, we have carrots.
Yeah, but that's or better yet. There we go.
Yeah, good. 200 ins in the pocket. Great.
We go almost due east from Adelheid, and they say southeast.
That's...
Like, technically this is southeast, but
yes.
this is like... It's
by like
east
2
by,
fucking degrees.
Yeah, like east by southeast, or whatever. Okay. Into the... Okay.
Gemini's corpse? Shut up, man. Maybe if it was labeled like that from above, then yeah.
I've played Zelda before.
Yeah, well, look. The correct wall. Equitus. Guardian of the Sword. Secret of my sword technique. Well, I guess we know where the other half of him is.
Yeah, it's in that castle I was talking
The
about.
one castle.
I'm pretty sure when we upgrade the Metal Bird, we're going to go to space, actually.
Crap. Well, I guess that'll be cool.
Hey, remember that Ruddy has bombs.
Prisoner.
Prisoner. No, it's
Ooh.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Bow. That's Iron Man, not Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden be Run to the Hills or something. I was not the biggest Iron Maiden fan, though. Wait. That's it. That's
Run for your
that was
life.
Maiden, right? I'm not mixing it up.
I sang that in Rock Band once, so I don't actually remember. I'm not the biggest metalhead. I don't actually know.
I'm right. Ogre's got my back.
We did some. So we were talking about. What were we talking about the last? It wasn't Megadeth.
It's
It
Black
was
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, right?
Which is what I was saying Iron Man for. It's the Black Sabbath.
Jesus Christ! All right, get out of town.
That's what
Get
fulminated.
fulminated.
Yeah.
Number of the Beast and Fear of the Dark. Oh. Wait a minute, where could that possibly go? Oh, never mind.
If I use my wrong water item, I gotta use my jug. Alright, what's over here?
Crest graph. Ooh. But what if?
I blew a monster out of the wall. It's like
That's right.
There was a Geodude living in there. That's about
The
it.
Valkyries were living there. This is a pretty scuffed up looking Valkyrie, if being perfectly honest. Yeah, we'll send the Erinys after him. Pickpocket?
My Heelberry!
No! Heelberry!
And they make baby Metroid sounds.
The baby.
I got my Heelberry back.
Nice. Okay. Jewel. See, I know much more about Jewel than I do about Iron Maiden. Ooh,
Oh god,
more
I know what
jewels.
this is. Oh no. Oh, Hydra.
Hydra.
This reminds me of the dungeons from the temples from Final Fantasy X, where Titus could
Oh,
hold exactly
yes.
one rock at a time.
One sphere, and then put them into a spherical recess or whatever. The orb-shaped hole.
Okay, I should use Lucky Card on Hydra.
Ooh, okay. Alright, no, we can...
Actually,
We're way better than Tidus. We can hold multiple jewels.
what if
Bada
what
bing.
would happen if I suddenly had 200 of those?
I don't know.
It's a little frightening to consider.
That would be especially funny if we only ever needed 2.
We would just have. Let's use my settings. Yeah, I probably don't want to do those.
Yeah, what if it's set to track like the jewel placement and the fact that there is 0 in your inventory or something that could really fuck with us.
Like something that you do in Majora's Mask Randomizer sometimes. The game keeps track of whether or not you have an ocarina, so that if you don't have an ocarina, your little fairy tells you, hey, you should do something so that you don't die when the moon crashes. But you can abuse that by getting the text to show up when you want, by just copying over your ocarina to make the fairy show up on command.
Mystic Apple? Hey now.
Okay, now I'm getting my mallet.
No, how much meter do we have to build for double cast?
I should check, although I'm going to guess it might be like 4 meter.
It's probably 4, yeah. Oh my god.
I'm gonna guess double cast makes me cast 2 spells in 1 turn.
Alright, got the Mystic Apple back. It is in fact what they took and not like randomly you get a heal berry instead of the item that they stole, which would be very funny. Bombs?
Oil, rope the source, my friends.
Aha, we are permitted to carry on.
New arm. Phaser!
Phaser!
They put the arms chest behind the chest. Actually, can I deploy her?
Ooh, yeah. Handpan.
I gotta thread the needle.
Damn. Come on, Handpan. Don't be like this. Okay, fine.
Can I kick it back? I can. It is, in fact, a lot like the temples in Final Fantasy X.
Ooh, that's a door, though.
Yeah, I should go down. I thought I came from...
We've been up, but we hadn't, yeah.
Urchin Bug, the sequel to Pillbug.
Okay.
Phaser Beam Gun, single.
Well, it of course looks like shite compared to our completely fully upgraded other guns.
Manuel is this is an all target, not just all group.
Ooh, neat. That's exactly what I was asking for. Wow, how timely.
I like these little hermit crab robots.
Pretty cute. They look like this kind of creature that is in Monster Hunter. There are these like little trilobite things that roll up into perfectly spherical balls. And a monster called a Yonkutku eats them.
They remind me of a hybrid of Akira Toriyama robot design and pre-degenerate Masamune Shiro robot design. Like
pre-degenerate? What?
Oh, he mostly went on to make weird pornography rather than making comics about robots.
Oh. Man. It's all for Lucky Card. Alright.
Which, in the middle of that scale, like between Appleseed and his weird horse porn, is like Ghost in the Shell. And that was the good stuff.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that was Ghost in the Shell. No, now I can see it. The, what, Tachinokos or whatever?
Tachikomas.
Yeah. Tachikoma, yeah.
Dual Goal.
Dual goal.
Cosmic Nova.
Cosmic Nova.
That's expensive, but not for launch.
Yeah, it's not gonna stay expensive.
But like
And I'm
Appleseed
paralyzed.
or Dominion Tank Police,
Yo! I love Dominion Tank Police.
because it's got
It's a little
prehistoric
thing.
cat girls in it.
Yeah, that's what Cat Girls used to be like. We're in a different era of Cat Girl. Like, you could not design Felicia Darkstalkers today, and that's kind of a shame.
That's what we got. We need to bring it back. And it was a mistake. Well,
That's largely my opinion, yes.
okay, yeah, dual cast is
Or
cast 2 spells in 1 turn. Yeah.
okay, that's what we expect. The thing that it should do. Alright. You never really know with games from this era. Sometimes they wild out and just completely make shit up. Like Recover's Sense.
Yeah. Recover sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're into. Okay, what if I?
Yeah.
What if I do show them my Cosmic Nova? Cosmic Nova is nice and snappy. It comes out real quick.
Oh, that's great. Love snappy battles. It's the best part of JRPGs. It's like really like, okay, let's get this done. We got seconds. I do think that what's it called? Half-minute hero? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they go a little too far. The game's like... It's like, haha, okay, conceptually cute, very nice. Now be a real game, please, and it just doesn't... Oh, we're kind of beat up. Whoa.
Not for long.
Nope, never mind. Fixed. Nice one. Now, can we throw Handpan across this little gap to get anything?
We can, but I think I'm going to go over there anyways. Because there's a wall
yeah,
I can explode.
that does look likely, yes. Couch. Ah! A fucking exploding box jump scare.
2 times scale it 25% of the time.
25% of the time, it works all the time. Incredible. Well, I like my rat heist idea a lot better.
The rat heist was good, but I wasn't going to come back
Man,
here to
can
blow
we
up
play
this
like...
wall.
Can we like find and play a tabletop that is just about doing heists? Can we just like every week we have to like plan and execute a heist? God.
That'd be pretty
Maybe I
good.
just want to watch Leverage again.
Could watch Leverage.
Have you seen Leverage?
I have not. I have watched very little
Ew.
television, especially of that variety. It makes talking with Jen somewhat difficult because he has seen every television show, whereas I have seen none of them.
Ah, I understand. I can bridge a little of that gap. I have seen half of all television shows.
And that's where you get it. Honey Heist. Never
Honey
was a
Heist.
bear. Ah, it's like a jelly stone.
That does sound like a worthy thing, but I really just wanted to be Leverage. Knives in the Dark. Knives in the Dark is about heists. Alright,
The only
I'll consider it.
tabletop RPG I could tell you about is mine, and it is not specifically about that. You could make it be about
I think
that,
I
but it would
could-
not be specifically not be
I
purposeful.
could bend Star Troid to be about heists. I think that would be acceptable. Of course, like, mine was extremely combat focused. Well, okay. It ended up having 2 major focuses. One was the, like, team tactics combat, and the other was J. Peterman catalog-like descriptions of all the arms and armor.
Yeah, that was the part that I got to experience. I enjoyed that part.
I wrote all of those. It was one of my most fun writing activities, and I still love it. It's like...
It's very commendable. Very good.
Tabletop heist game called Fiasco. Oh, that's fun. I don't really understand Coen Brothers type heist, though. Like...
what is a Coen Brothers movie about a heist? I can think of plenty of Coen Brothers movies about crimes. But
because like I don't think that happens in Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
It doesn't really. It kind of happens in Hail Caesar, only the thing they're stealing is a man. Hateful Eight is not a Coen Brothers movie. That is that's the Foot guy, Quentin Tarantino. That is him. You can tell by all of the things that rips off in it. I mean, am I fucking wrong? That is what he is.
What about... Oh, man. Damn, it's hard for me to remember this one because I haven't actually seen the movie. But it stars character actor guy and has a guy I can't remember the name of. Shit.
Good start. Character actor man and guy I can't remember.
Yeah. John Turturro.
John Turturro.
Stars John Turturro. And
I
will show you the life of the mind. Yeah,
that is Barton Fink.
Barton Fink. Well, that has Fink in it. Is there a heist in that?
Oh, it's mostly about like a failed author, but it's a good movie.
You say so. Again, I haven't fucking seen it, so.
I must water both ways to reach the end of the path. You should watch Barton Fink. I have been thinking about tabletop
fine with it
lately, mostly because I've been on a Final Fantasy Tactics Advance tear. I've been playing that game again.
I think you play that game the way I play Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift.
Well, I will explain how I've been playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and you will see how that is exactly correct.
Yeah.
I was interested in it, and then I quickly looked around for ROM hacks of it, which I found some, but none of them were complete looking, which made me sad. But I found one that lets you change Marsh's starting class and changes up to starting classes of your starting party. And I was like, okay,
sure.
I'll do
Neat.
that. So I did that. It made Marsh a thief and made
Fine. I usually turn him into a thief
because he's really slow, and turned Mont Blanc into an animist. And then I did the first 3 story
pretty
quests.
Boring change.
And then I ran away from battles for 4 hours. After kicking
Wait, you
everyone out
can
of
run
my
from
guild.
battles?
Yeah.
What? How do you run from battle?
Well, when you're on the world map, you can like get into an encounter with another clan who's also just walking around on the world map, and you can just flee to with no downside. You don't get punished at all.
Oh, okay.
But if you flee a battle with fewer than 5 people in your team, it will unlock a quest at the pub where you Mont Blanc puts out a recruitment for a new party member.
Okay, that makes sense.
It costs 300 gold and gives you almost no rewards, but it does give you some negotiation experience. And at level 30 negotiation, you unlock the Cinquedilla, a knife that has steel ability on it. So you kick everyone out of your party repeatedly. Like, you only have to lose 1 battle, and you just keep getting that quest every month, and then walk around the map, just repeatedly running from battles and repeatedly and doing that until eventually you get level 30 negotiation. You get the steel ability item. You immediately put that on Marsh, And then the second wanted quests. There are quests that are like bounty hunts.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one of those has a thief in it who just happens to know steel weapon. And then you,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
and then you go on a heist where you steal.
Then you're off to the races. Yeah, you steal their ability to steal weapons, and then you start stealing weapons.
Yes.
Mm.
And that unlocks more abilities. Every human and Moogle you have just has access to every ability that any given person knows in a random encounter because you just steal it.
Damn. That shit is so good.
It's so good.
They went out of their minds with Thief in that. Like, you can steal abstract concepts from your opponents. It's like
steal experience, steal JP from them. Like, that's not even good. You can do it.
No, it's dumb and boring, but it's exciting, I guess. And it's weird. How does that happen? How are you doing this?
And then
mind! Get your thief hands out of my brain!
And then A2 goes completely the opposite direction. Like, okay, we made Thief overpowered. We'll make it so that stealing always suck, and you have to level up Soldier to be able to use it.
Yeah. They turbo nerfed Thief.
And then it doesn't matter because
and also like speed isn't that important anymore.
Yeah. And they got rid of putting Ultima on a gunner by making MP not start at 0. But then they invented blood casting.
They also invented blood price.
They invented blood price and turning potions upside down. I got the power glove. It's so bad.
No, I can't believe Runny got a new tool.
It's so bad.
I wanted him to be toolless forever. It would be nice, though, if the game had something to demonstrate the utility of this tool.
It makes ice cubes pop out.
These little zeros. Scared zeros.
Well, they trapped me in a pit, and I'm going to have to figure out how to use my power glove in the pit.
But yeah, like, once again, the path to power is in the hands of a knife. This time in the hands of a ranger class. So you need to get a Seek, which there are like 2 particular months where it can happen, and like Seek and Gria kind of share the same like space, which is messed up because like they should just get full character classes, man. Why? Whatever. It's fine. They ran out of ideas.
They had to give Seek Viking, even though it's completely worthless. They had to give a physical class Thundaga for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what the design intent of any of that was, but whatever.
Oh, I knock things off of... That's what this does.
It just shakes things a little. Alright, sure. Can't carry any more secret sign. Well, I mean, they're really giving up the goods. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Wow. The actual good shit.
Have a good night, Master.
But yeah, so you get a ranger and you get the God, I can't remember if it's Zwillblade, but that might be Sten Needle, which is another like fun thing. Like, did you know that the ranger actually has like a lot of excellent things to do that is not mirror item?
Yeah, traps are just kind of like good.
Traps are great. And they can also turn invisible.
They can turn invisible. But do they have jets?
My god. Nah, you have to equip them with special shoes to give them the jets. There's Ninja Tabi, which gives you +1 movement, which is way too much. And then there's I forget what it's called. No. Ninja Tabi gives you 2. It's sprint shoes that give you 1.
Yeah, or dash boots or whatever.
Yeah, I think they are just called sprint shoes.
They're called dash boots in Advance.
Yeah, are they like purple and have a little like upward curling toe?
Yeah, they're like genie shoes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like I spent so much time with that game, and I've learned it inside and out, and I've let some of that knowledge go, because now I can't like remember the names of things, and Okay. Do we... Oh, shit. Are we
Oh,
supposed to push it off and then...
bam!
Okay. Cute.
Ooh,
Is that the Gemini circuit?
that looks like a
Please
Gemini
God.
circuit.
Tip to toe. What? They can't let us have it for free.
We gotta find
need a-
Mecha Godzilla!
Official statement regarding Space Godzilla. Oh shit. But yeah, so you get the thing that gives you mirror item is actually a bow. I think it's this target bow, which you need Marlboro Vine and like one other thing that's kind of strictly gated. But once you get those things, you get target bow. Target bow gives you mirror item. There's some kind of hat that gives you alchemy. I think it's just called alchemy. It might be like... It's a passive ability that doubles item effectiveness.
Yes.
So then you start turning potions upside down for 600 damage to anything. And it's great. Or, like, you can get fun with it, like turning a bandage upside down and inflicting immobilize and disable on a target, which is one of the nastiest things you can do.
See, I don't know how they let that happen, because those all lessons they learned in Final Fantasy XII, which came out before. Like the whole bizarre system where you unlock equipment by selling monster parts. They ripped that straight out of 12. And
yeah, it sucked there, and it sucks in A2 also.
In 12, they knew. They knew that.
I think
they knew that reverse item was powerful,
Right.
so they gated it. Like really, because they knew that if you just use a remedy on something, that inflicts every status effect.
Yeah, why would you even do it that way? You're making the system. It doesn't have to like be some reflection of reality in any way. You could just I don't know. Whatever. It's dumb and we love it. And every ROM hack of Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift that anyone has made, like, yeah, just sucks the fun right out of it. I would want kind of the opposite. I know I've talked about this before. That's kind of cool. But like, I think that is fundamentally the wrong approach to take, because you're sucking the life out of the thing, right? Like, you're not making it so that other character classes have a chance to shine. They will never shine. All of their stuff is bad. So do that instead. Like, give them good things. Make a compelling argument for me to use something other than a ranger turning potions upside down, right?
That was the one that I saw. The one that seems to be like the most developed Final Fantasy A2 Grimoire of the Rift hack. Obviously, like the first thing I noticed was that they like nerfed all the items to make them less effective, which that's like that's like a nerf to which,
you know what? That's acceptable, right?
there's
Like,
not
what
really
if the
a reason
most
for-
damage you can get out of it is like 100? That's still good, but it's not like game breaking.
But then, like,
So,
the other
okay.
thing is it gave Luso a custom class, and I don't know if he stuck to it or not. But the thing that I know from playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift is any character with a custom class is unusable because their class is terrible.
I mean, at the very least, Penelo is allowed to do other things. Like Vaughn and Penelo are fine because you just don't have to use that character class, and they can be regular units. You just end up having a unit that you cannot send out on missions because they're too like important or whatever, which I think is dumb. I think this is one of the places where False Skies really nailed it. Like in False Skies, which overall is a game that I do not like, but it did do at least some things correctly. You start out, you're in this sample dungeon, and you make your main character, and they do have a bespoke hero character class that like no one else can be, right? And this is a game about making a squad and unlocking a lot of classes and doing like class changing and that kind of shit. But another thing that it allows you to do is hire 4 additional units and release your main character hero person from the party.
Yeah, just like
You can just have them peace out. It's
you just
great.
have jobbers. You don't need a
No
hero.
chosen hero. your day is not today. Us regular folk will do the work. What do we think of Mechagodzilla here? Ooh,
He
Silencio.
He uses Silencio, and then on the turn he uses Silencio, I use an Ambrosia. Which is perhaps the game was not expecting me to do that, but...
Well, I mean, there are alternatives, right? Like, we could go back to the save point and
I could
put
put
on
on
our,
I could put on anti-silence. I could have
yeah.
I could have Stacy Mystic the silence herb, which I'm pretty sure would do it. But I'm building up her meter so that I can.
Yeah, we want double cast.
We're going to double cast this time.
We want to show them the like double Hades or whatever the fuck.
Do you have? Sure, I'll use Sonic Vision.
All right.
I'll give him down.
Oh, the
Hell
twisty
beam.
beam.
Yeah. Heaven
Yeah.
and hell, let's rock.
Boof. A doof. Okay. You know, I mean, as good as that is, it's kind of like unexciting in a way. It's like, okay, well, you functionally took an extra turn, I guess. And it took like several turns to build up to it.
Already showing his utility by just doing 3,500 damage anyways with his rocket launcher.
Like, what's the most exciting combination of 2 spells that you could do?
Two
Like
Goblin Polka Bands.
Yeah. Ugh. The first one inflicts you with silence.
I lowered my parry rate by casting Goblin Polka Band.
Alright, yeah, I didn't think that this thing was gonna stand up to that kind of punishment for long. Bloop.
Maybe I'm wrong. Because I kind of like the bizarre system. in those games.
In 12 or in A2?
Mostly
Because I can
12,
tell
but I
you
don't really
exactly
like
why I didn't like it in A2.
in A2, it would kind of... You have like a steal tax where you just have to steal from every monster in case their monster parts are important. Well, why don't you like it in A2?
Well, I don't like it in A2 because it kind of arbitrarily gates a lot of capabilities completely at random. Because not only is like, oh man, this random monster part is useful, it's not like you can just go anywhere you want and fight any specific monster. You have to like, it's catch as catch can,
Yeah,
and you can't repeat encounters. So whatever it drops, and it's just like, okay, well, it had a 1 in 3 to drop the one thing that I wanted, and now I just don't get it until I like repeat that or fight that specific monster again. It's dire. It's like
the game. That game did have
Man.
a fair amount of just random chance fucking you. Because like, what I remember way back in the day playing it, what I remember the most about it, I don't remember much of the plot at all. But what I do remember is saving before the auction house circuit started, and then like doing every auction, and if I didn't get anything I wanted, just restarting and doing it again. And then like repeatedly like grinding auction houses for good stuff until I got
auction
the
house
stuff
was
I
kind
wanted.
of like weird.
12 was a little better about it. And 12 also wasn't afraid to give you, like, a taste of power if you knew what to look for. So you can become very overpowered for a while, and then eventually the game would catch up to that.
Yeah, but I mean, like in 12, it makes at least a little more sense because it's kind of like an open world, right? Like you get to look at monsters on the overworld and go after them if you want.
Yeah,
which you really cannot do in A2.
It definitely becomes an open world. At first, it starts off really linear, and then eventually, well, you get the airship, and then it does the Final Fantasy thing.
Oh yeah, like you can fail missions for like a single character dying, which is like a very bad thing to do for a squad tactics game. Where like, part of your strategy should be like winning the fight, going down to your last unit. And if everyone else like traded up, then you win, right? Like that's StarCraft, okay? StarCraft. But like making single characters plot important and them acting on their own too. You don't even get to control them, and they get to like spark reaction abilities that can get them killed. That kind of it's kind of butt cheeks.
I need to cover my gun.
Oh, right.
Phaser.
Right, phaser. This looks good. That's the bazooka.
It seems to be upgrading rather quickly. Its attack is going up, like the rate at which it upgrades is going up each time.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift, hard mode was just a flat damage multiplier on enemy damage. I'm pretty sure that's all it did. I think the real pinch point of hard mode is the like big antlion boss that's like the third or fourth story boss, because that thing hits real fucking hard. It can heal itself by grappling one of your people and like chewing it for like 200 damage when the best damage that you can do is like 20. And yeah, it just can decide to fuck you over. And this happens before you have access to basically anything that could help. Like, you can't do the busted stuff before that because the materials for it are just not available at all. So that's the real pinch point. Everything kind of opens up after that. If you can sweat through that encounter, then you can like break the game open. So yeah, what does a fully upgraded phaser look like?
Pretty fucking good.
Okay.
It's got
you need a 1% mischance, I guess.
1%. It's got 10% more accuracy and 65 more power than my next most powerful thing.
Christ.
This might be the last gun I find.
That would make sense. The ultimate gun, phasers from Star Trek.
I'm not even looking at how much it costs.
We have performed crimes that has made money fake. It's okay.
I just had to go offload 150 Emperor.
Yeah, I mean, Besides, they gave us the pouch, right?
Yeah,
which
the
randomly
pouch.
gives you extra Gila, which means that they want us to have as much money as we want, which means it's correct to skip ahead to the part where we just have the money. It's perfect.
Okay, now let's go turn in the Gemini circuits too. I assume she's in the castle.
Yeah, we had that little war room, right?
Yeah. It just takes me there.
It's playing Calamity Jane's theme.
Are we going to have to rescue her? An important message. Yeah.
Okay. Team on the sweet candy.
We're all rotating.
Okay, they just did it. Calamity Jane got it done. Thanks. Fuck.
We are, in fact, going to have to go back up to the
God damn it. This is happening at the worst possible time. Okay, so if if we were making a JRPG called Phaser: The Last Gun, what do you think it should be like? What do you think should happen in Phaser: The Last Gun?
Well, it's got to be like one of the high-tech fantasy games. Like
Yeah, do we just like
Phantasy
set it in?
Star or
We could just set
Xenogears.
it in Star Trek. We could set it in Star Trek.
Not
Why
anime enough. No. There's got to be martial artists going around on spaceships,
Okay. Sure. All right. I get you.
and there's got to be an elf.
Ooh, what if instead of like exploring a world map, like every encounter was just like a different spaceship, right? And so that's how you get to dungeons. You would just
The
like
dungeons
fly to a
were
different ship.
spaceships. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phaser: The Last Gun was a video you could print from Hollywood Video back in the day, and it 100% sucked ass. Thanks for the subgens. This is a trade ship, not the USS Missouri, which gamers would know
What?
from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh god.
Should always carry a it's a game. You should always carry a special weapon.
Okay.
It makes the same sound my bombs do.
Well,
Final Fantasy
farewell to sweet candy.
But to reconverge on a divergence that we diverged from some time ago,
Mm-hmm.
the reason I was thinking of tabletop was because it struck me that the structure of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift is just perfect for a tabletop campaign. And it actually has a lot in
Kinda.
common
I mean,
with
you
what
have grid
described in
movement
Star
and shit.
or when it has a lot in common with what you set Star Troid up to be, yes. Which would be like
Well, yes, I
mercenaries
mean,
on pickup missions, which is exactly what it is. You just work for it, you have a clan,
Yeah,
you do requests. They're like, perfect.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I did make the thing, and like, tactics was a heavy contributing factor. Also, the J. Peterman catalog, but
J. Peterman catalog.
maybe there should just be better item descriptions in tactics games. How about that? What if you like got a random piece of shit in Dark Souls, and the flavor text on it was actually interesting instead of being like dumb lore bullshit?
Kaz is being inflammatory. But Kaz, there's a slight difference in the server item if you upgraded up the chaos path versus the normal path. A single word changes the implications, Kaz.
The lore implications of this mistake. Oh lord. No, I stopped myself from going down an internet rabbit hole of like Elden Ring lore videos.
Oh, Father.
There's this guy, they just, God, the like most strident of claims backed up by the flimsiest evidence, and I'm just like, no man, that's
why-
not what Evelyn is.
That's why
Shut up.
I've never watched a Dark Souls lore video, and I never will.
You shouldn't. I don't trust any of them. I can't even trust Zuli the Witch, and she's basically on the level.
Now, how could we get below the ocean? Below ocean.
You could do it if you summon a tile on the last possible draw.
Okay, I know.
Not
the
a
middle bird-
mahjong crowd.
I'm not. We're not genres here.
Okay.
Now I
That's-
know the middle bird is designed to accommodate between 0 and 1 atmospheres. How many how many atmospheres can the middle bird take? I'm lost. I'm gonna try something. What let me do this, and will doing it ruin me? They will not let me do it.
escape from the castle. I'm sure we'll find our way out. So where do we actually have to go?
That mission kind of ended on a cliffhanger.
Fuck.
Because it's like we don't have a plan forward at the moment. All Emma said was there's got to be another way, and don't give up hope.
I see.
But I'm giving up hope finding the way out of this fucking castle. I've got to go down, right?
Probably. Like, we appear to be on a higher floor, so... Oh, come on. Oh. Sure. Minister Johann. Finally.
Yeah, but what am I doing now?
Excellent question. Did Emma go back to her, like, house?
Or did she go down into her hangar?
Crap.
I don't know where her hangar was at. Like, speaking of not having any direction, I literally have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing right now.
God, this game drops the ball so often with that. It's like,
what is this, Golden Sun?
That's right. We'll have to use our psychic power to listen to an NPC's thoughts to remember that you can push a rock.
Really,
That's
where
the only
the
way it
fuck do
can
I
be
go?
I'm gonna press the hint button again.
Yeah, Emma left.
Okay.
Yeah, it sunk to the bottom of the inner sea, but Emma left the room and now she's just gone.
Okay. Well, let's get in our ship, and let's see if just flying around makes something appear different, and then we'll examine the different thing. We had a ship the last time something sank into the sea. We don't have the sweet candy anymore.
There was a whirlpool.
That's true.
What, like the town by the whirlpool? Do we get the sea dragon to help us out?
Okay.
Wait, do they wash up on shore at Port Timney? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I got stuck.
Needless to say, I feel like this is not enough of a, like, real hint from the game to us. Because, I mean, no, I don't remember that shit. Like, I remember, like, sailing around and, like, finding bottles, and half of them were fucking jokes.
Maybe you should try teleporting somewhere. Somewhere specific. As opposed to teleporting somewhere. Generalized.
Oh, yeah, right. No.
I've invented generalized teleportation.
No. Random teleportation, like in Rogue, right?
Rogue.
And things that are like Rogue, which I cannot call roguelike anymore because that means something different now.
That's why God gave us the word roguelite, Kaz. Okay, I don't think it was here.
I mean, I remember a beach.
Yeah, that's not.
We were just at a different beach.
It's at that place that was called like the ship graveyard. Is that literally what it's called on the teleport map?
Ooh, that would be good. Teleport. Oop.
Also, can I like move Cosmic Nova like? Yeah, I can just do this. But like the good stuff up here.
Can we? Can we duplicate our phaser zap so that we have 255 of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ship graveyard. Hopefully we just get the thing and we're done with this stupid motherfucker.
I somehow doubt it, Kat.
I'm pretty frustrated with this particular quest line, and I am rather fed up with it. Hooray.
That guy
Thanks.
was here to remind us. Now, if only this... Oh, this tells us that the Gemini Circuit has the same density as a Garfield bone.
Or a treasure chest. Alright, Gemini Circ. Wait a minute! Why didn't we just duplicate the one we had?
We have a gold one.
That would
We
have
need
been
a
way
silver one to
easier.
go with it.
Way easier.
We have an item called the Duplicator. We have 200 of them, even.
It does something different than you might expect.
Yeah, we don't know why it's called a Duplicator.
That was what I was saying before about you never know what things are actually called or like what they do. Which is why I didn't trust Dual Cast. That one just does what it says on the tin, you know, great. Thanks. You know, A+ naming convention.
Now, we've had, like, Zapet and Homecross. What do you think Duplicator was supposed to be?
Maybe
Like
there's some kind of
Duplicitor?
like like disintegrator,
Disintegrator?
something like that, maybe. Well, now I'm curious. Is there a way to learn this? I find
What
like
the fuck is Emma at? Is she not in her...
Emma. The last time we came here, we just
She's...
cutscened
So
immediately. like-
she's not in the war room. Did she go back to her zone after the intervening cutscene? Because she wasn't home when we checked there before.
Right. Yet another frustrating thing. Like, where's the crucial plot important NPC today? God, that was a bullshit puzzle from Seiken Densetsu 3, where you're supposed to meet a strategic genius named Don Perignon, and he's a little folk, and so you have to like get a hammer to turn you little so that you can even go to his village. And he's the first person you talk to, and you say that you're looking for him, and he says, "That guy, Dom Perignon? I can't say where he is." And he later explains, after you talk to everyone else, that he was... Because he was walking around, he wasn't in any particular place. And it makes you want to grow giant and squash him like a little fucking bug. Like a bullshit pedant little asshole.
I love it when games do this. That's why everyone's favorite part of the 1,000-Year Door is General White.
Oh, God, man. The quest to find General White is really frustrating.
Whereas, it's not bad in Cave Story. Or if you do a bit of bad platforming, you can get into a house with tiny people in it, and they ask you, "Have you seen my husband?" And then if you go at the starting area of the game in the graveyard, wow, there's like a little guy walking around. If you talk to him, you'll say, "I'm Mr. Little. It's about time I went home." And then you can take him all the way back.
That's cute. The only thing I remember about Cave Story is getting a machine gun, grabbing enough Doritos to level it up to level 3, and then shooting downward to propel myself.
Everybody likes the machine gun.
What I don't like about Cave Story is having to collect fucking Doritos.
You don't like the level system?
No, not even a little. I think it's bullshit, and it sucks.
You trade the sword to Mr. Little for a weapon called the Nemesis, which works the opposite. It is the strongest at 0 level, and gaining even 1 Dorito will make it weaker. And then at its weakest level, it fires rubber ducks.
See, that also sucks.
Colleagues.
Who are they? They're from all over Philgaia.
Yeah, they're Geppetto students.
No, my phone is informing me that it died. I have to get a new phone. Not for that reason. It's actually, like, old and broken and dying.
The arms masters in each town? I see.
Guardian power. The midnight oil was burned, and in the morning.
Do we get a gangplank?
Get it?
Or do we have to jump
Get it?
into
It's
the
all
cockpit?
up to us now because we
Yeah.
can go further up. Clever one, Emma.
Eat me
Real
good
fun at
books
parties,
lately.
that one.
I made a reference. Is that the funniest joke anyone has ever written?
No.
I don't know. I kind of think it is. What's funnier than read good books lately?
The study abroad program, for one.
Okay, I'm gonna find that castle, and then we're gonna say.
Yeah, I think it was south of here.
I gotta say, the perspective on the metal bird
Yep.
gets worse when you go up. It kind of mode 7s out.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Well,
Yeah.
this is where we couldn't
North.
go before, but was this where
Right.
there was an island surrounded by mountains that had a castle in it?
But you just passed it. Go back. And now west a little. Yeah.
Now, is this where we're
There we
supposed
go.
to go? Because we're supposed to go to space. Let's read this sign. Very true. Actually, what I'm going to do, land down here,
Mm-hmm.
look at the map. I see where we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bottom right quadrant.
Bottom right quadrant. Now, I will go to a save point. Although maybe I should pick a town that's closer. Not that I know what any of the towns are.
You fly so fast that it barely matters.
I was right. This was Port Timney.
Yo, nice.
Okay. We got struck with the best and the worst the game could throw at us today, where we had
What
both.
boy.
We had anti-puzzles and we had actual puzzles. And
I think this is the first time that the game has actually had a puzzle, because it has had others, but they were so basic as to be barely anything. But this was genuinely like, okay, look, walk around, but different. And it's like, all right, great, thanks.
It also had just the worst signposting I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, like between none signposting and trying to remember like this one event that happened like a couple of hours ago and presuming that, oh, well, you know, if it sunk to the ocean, it'll end up in the ship
It wasn't
graveyard.
a couple hours ago. It was like 10 hours ago. And go southeast. Southeast from the Demon Castle? I don't know. But southeast, because she only said to go southeast once. When you talked to her again, she said something else.
I know.
So-
That's the really horrible stuff. It's like even the one hint that we got was bad because it should have told us to go east instead of southeast.
Is this why games
And-
are all like Skyrim now, where there's a floating
It might
quest
be.
marker that leads you by the
There,
nose?
yeah, modern sensibilities of video game design are absolutely abjectly terrified of this
This,
thing
yeah.
happening to you. So
Another-
they don't do that shit no more. I feel like there's some middle ground available.
There's middle ground. More on this side of the spectrum, but in the middle is Morrowind, where everybody gives you very concrete written directions of where to go and what to do, but there's no floating quest marker, and you have to read your journal to figure out what they said. And then slightly on the other side of Center is The Witcher 2, which has like quest markers, but they don't show you what to do. They just show you like the general area.
Yeah, I mean, it's establishing mechanical consistency with what your hinting means, and then executing on it. That's what you need to do. Pushing a button that's hidden in a pot that you can't fucking see
That's not.
is not it, Chief. No one
If it was a barrel,
wants this.
if it was a barrel, I would have found it. Because I've been finding hats and apples and barrels the whole game.
It should have
But
been
it
a
was
barrel.
A pot, which
Man,
a
that's
pot,
the
a pot is a
immediate
crate.
fix.
A pot is a crate, but a pot is not a barrel. And on that
My
bombshell,
God.
we're going to toss it over to Slyo9. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining Kaz. We're talking
Ooh, my
about Final
pleasure,
Fantasy
ultimately.
Tactics Advanced and Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift and Heists. Good night, everybody.